I tell my teachers, I hire teachers. I don't hire people that are here to just read through a curriculum. So they can pull lessons from the curriculum, and that is very helpful. But the other side of it, the data collections and the tracking, that takes hours and hours of time. This program basically does that part. And it becomes something that is easy to talk about, easy to show in meetings, easy to show parents, easy to show anybody that wants to say, is this working? Our students come to us having experienced a lot of trauma. Many of them have experienced trauma with families. Some of them experience trauma at school. Oftentimes, they don't trust us. First thing I tell my teachers, before anything else, we have to build a relationship with each of our youth. That is the first job, is to build the trust. And my teachers are amazing people. We rely on each other for a lot of support. And they build those relationships, and we get that trust. And sometimes for the first time, these students like coming to school. The people that I hire are the people that make this happen. They choose to work a year-round schedule, so many more days than they would work in a different school district. And they choose to work with these particular youth, and they do a great job. There is no one type of teacher that can do this better than another type of teacher. It's more about what kind of person are you. And when I find that kind of person, then I want to hold on to them. I can tell you about a particular student who came to us having dropped out of school and announced on the first day that they came into school, well, I have dropped out of school. But eventually, through a lot of hands-on work from my teachers and a lot of engagement and a lot of trust building and relationship building, the student became very engaged and found a passion for growing plants, of all things. And that was the door that opened, that then all the work started coming in everywhere. Started achieving in math, started doing everything. Graduated out from the program, goes back to a public school district, and will be graduating from high school. The sad reality is, though, that sometimes our students come to us kind of having been allowed to just fade away a little bit. So sometimes they're not seen very well until they come back, and now they have more tools to help themselves, advocate for themselves. They've had some successes here. They know they can do these things, and then all of a sudden they're a student. So all the kids have therapists here. They come into classrooms, they can interact with the kids, and they can watch kids. We update the therapists regularly on their progress at school, and the therapists update me on kind of how they're doing for their treatment plan. Sometimes kids will have a therapy session even during school. That support is really critical. So they graduate from the program, they've met all their goals. I like to talk to the counselors and administrators and teachers if possible, to the school they're going to. Here's what we learned about the student. Here's what worked. This student will give you about 15 minutes of really solid work, and then they need 5 minutes to walk around. So we share all those things to the greatest degree possible. For 6 months after the kids graduate, we collect data. We ask questions about how are things going at home behaviorally, how are things going at school, and we keep track of those things. Make sure that, okay, this is working. Those kids go back into those communities in every corner of Idaho. That family has experienced at least some degree of healing. And that school maybe now sees that student differently than they did. And it can change everything. It can change everything for that family, for that school, for that kid certainly, and it can change things for a community.